Questions are the answers. You know, we are designed like a computer. We are just like ChatGPT. You know, if you ask ChatGPT any question, it will likely provide you with an answer, even though it doesn't know the answer. That is how we are designed. When you ask yourself, why do I even like making money so much? You will definitely get an answer. If you ask yourself, maybe you see a girl and you say, why do I like this girl? You will get an answer. So you are designed to answer, to generate answers to questions. So when your life is stuck, or when you feel like your life is not going anywhere, it's because you are constantly telling yourself the same story, or you are asking yourself questions subconsciously that you might not even be aware of, and you are giving yourself the same answer. You might ask yourself, why do I procrastinate so much? Then you give yourself answers because of social media. And tomorrow, when you are feeling jaded, you ask yourself, why do I even procrastinate so much? Then you give yourself the same answer. But when you start asking different questions, then you start to imagine different things. Okay, now if I ask you, if you die this moment, what will you be remembered for? Or if you had 1 week to live, will you still be doing what you are doing now? Or if I tell you like, okay, like if you just ask yourself different questions, you get different answer. So the goal is for you to generate questions that will propel you forward. Question that will make you generate reasonable answers, answer that will push you beyond your limits to do something you have not done before. So you ask yourself, what will I be remembered for? How can I alleviate the pain people are passing through? What will be like you just ask yourself fantastic questions. The reason your life is the same, the reason you keep living the same reality day in and day out is because you keep expecting the same thing. But when you ask questions that expect different things from you, then you see that you expand different energy. If you ask yourself, what is the most exciting thing I can do this moment, even though it's not reasonable to the rest people, and you see like, wow, maybe I can dance, I can just like break dance or something. You just ask yourself silly questions, and then you coin answers, and then you work on those answers, and then you see that all of a sudden you are living a different life from the ones you were living before, because inherently the reason you are living the same reality now is because you are asking yourself the same question every time, and your mind keeps generating the same answer. If you ask yourself, why am I stupid? You get an answer. If you ask yourself, why am I unsuccessful? You get an answer. But if you ask yourself, why do I even want to succeed? Why do I want to achieve financial freedom? Then you see all the answers. Like it will say, maybe money